So here we have the fuel sending unit with the fuel pump removed, and you can see it's pretty rusty, pretty bad shape. So I had the bright idea of, well, like I do a lot, I look on YouTube and find out what I can do to fix this problem. And I found out that you can use muriatic acid. And here we go. I'm back, just gonna see if I can get some of this rust off. Work the camera at the same time. It's doing okay. It's kind of getting it, but it's not working as fast as I had seen in other videos that was using the really good stuff, the non-green hydrochloric acid, I guess. I mean, it is working though. Or muriatic acid. I think it's the same thing as hydrochloric acid, from what I heard. You can see. Probably brush right off. Can you see the smoke coming off of that? You gotta make sure you, well, don't breathe in the fumes, and also you want to wear gloves and eye goggles. I've got gloves, but I'm not wearing the goggles. I might have to get the other stuff, the good kind. I was hoping they didn't have the other stuff at the Home Depot that I went to. I was hoping that this would work, but I'm sure I could brush it off. And I got the acid, which is this right here. You can get it at, Home Depot or Lowe's, they say. And all they had was the green kind, which is the more environmentally friendly kind. And I don't know if I've heard that it's a little bit weaker than the regular kind, so not sure if this will. Now I'm just waiting, and I've also poured some into the gas tank. I poured about, I don't know, 2 to 3 gallons in there, and used about half of that bottle in there, maybe a little bit more than half of that bottle, and it's just letting it sit for a while, and I'll shake it up every once in a while. All right, everyone. Here's the next day. I've kind of let this stuff. Actually, this stuff was sitting in the open air, but I let the gas tank sit overnight, obviously, and I went and got the good stuff, which is a little bit stronger content. Let me show it to you real quick. It's this stuff right here, muriatic acid, 31.45%. This is in Spanish. Let's see. I guess it's all in Spanish or something. I don't know, but I don't see any English. There's some right there, but as far as the content, I guess we're supposed to know that means 31.45% parts. But anyways, I've already mixed some in here, and I'm just going to spray this, and we'll see what we can get here. It turns it like a yellowish, greenish color, and then the lighting is like the sun. But look how it's just cleaning that right up. Second. You want to be very careful when you use this stuff. It's pretty crazy. You can feel it burning your skin when it splashes on you, and it's not a very fun feeling. And we just spray it a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this so you can see. Now look at that. That's like bare metal right there now. I don't know if you can see it's like in direct sunlight, so I hope there's no real strong glare, but it's working. Let me see if I can do that, and then see all that. Man, it's light. Sorry, I'm not very good at cameras, but see all that rust right there? Let's see. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Now look at that. You can kind of see how it's doing. Night and day difference from when I first started it. When I first took it out of the tank, it was like, my God, you know. Just want to get a new one. Makes you just want to buy a new one. But part of for me, part of the fun is, you know, restoring these old parts. If I could save the piece, use it again, then I don't know, I get kind of like a satisfaction out of that, I guess. Kind of like I beat the odds, and it also easier on the pocketbook. But anyways, there you go. All right, now I got this bucket of acid right here, muriatic acid. I'm going to just use some baking soda to neutralize it, from what I read. So it's going to release here. So you just pour some in there. You stand away. You don't want to breathe any of the fumes. Do it like that. Wait. And it looks like it's about done. Alright, here it is, the part of the finished product. I got all the rust taken off, except for there was some on this pipe that was really bad, but I was able to get the majority of the stuff off, and use some rust reformer to just kind of I just put a coat over the top, and then primer, and then some chassis paint, black chassis paint on the top here, just to prevent future rust from happening. The bottom is still, you know, exposed metal, so I just sprayed it with WD-40, and hopefully that will stop the flash rust. But as you can see, it's a night and day difference from what it was. Reason I left the bottom, I didn't paint the bottom was because, well, obviously, that it's going to be inside the gas tank, so, you don't want the paint to be on here, and then, the gas will probably break it down, and then it'll be in your tank, and then clog up your stuff. So, there you have it right there. I did the same thing with the fuel cylinder unit, or the level right here. Bada boom. Right there, there's your same, oops, get that off. Same principle here with the bottom of that.